Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to OnyxEarth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So, I normally do pick a card readings on this channel. So, if you're interested, go ahead and check those out. They're really fun, really interesting. But right now, we're focused on the zodiac signs. So, this is a bit different for us. This is the first time we've done readings solely dedicated to each sign. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull tarot and oracle just to see whatever specific situation I need to be tapping into for my Capricorns today. And that could be related to love, career, anything. These are general messages, but if you're familiar with my channel, if you're not familiar with my channel, the way we do things here is we get as detailed as we can. Sometimes we see very specific situations and we tap into various specific situations, okay? So we're going to see what we can get for you. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Bear with me as I work through any situation that is not yours. And let's get going. So, my Capricorns, what's going on with you? That hopped out and right back in. 3 of elixirs. What? You're not sure if you want to go out and socialize and have fun? Is that what's going on? Queen of Blades, taking yourself too seriously. Feels like Capricorn. Feels like Capricorn. Page of Blades. And at the bottom, we've got 10 of elixirs. So it's like you want to feel some joy. You want to feel fun. You want to like live your best life, Capricorn. But for whatever reason, it's like you don't feel like you're allowed to. What's going on with that? What's going on with that? So, you don't feel like that's for you, because 3 of elixirs is fun. It's fun enjoyment. I know a lot of people are reading it as third party, and I do that as well, so that may be coming in, but I just feel fun. I feel that you're pulling, but that you're restraining yourself from fun. Like it's like fun is not extended to you, and I'm not reading it just because you're Capricorn in that way. It doesn't make any sense, especially with that 10 of elixirs that is complete emotional fulfillment. So there's some feelings that you're having that you're overwhelmed by, Capricorn, and I don't know if it's because you're used to being that Queen of Blades. You're used to being analytical in that Page of Blades, interpreting information and it just being a mental thing without feelings involved. But like you are in your feelings with that 10 of elixirs, like some strong emotions. And I don't mean necessarily negative, like you could be overwhelmed and negatively feeling emotions, but you're feeling a lot of good emotions too, lots of love, lots of release, expression and such. So it's feeling abnormal for you, which doesn't make any sense on a human level, because I'm not one of those people that thinks that Capricorn is like heartless and everything, and cards just threw themselves to the ground. I'm not going to take them because I didn't get the shuffle. But you got the answers you need are coming and the energy is gaining momentum. So like there's something you're waiting on and it is coming in, because the last card you have in the spread is Page of Blades, which is messages coming in. So whatever news you're waiting to hear, it is coming. Let me write that down. That might be something specific you're waiting for that needs to be in the title. Any mail, any package, any news, information, something of that nature that's coming in for you, Capricorn. And I'm getting to the point, because like I'm not even quite 4 minutes in, but I'm already on this Moonology deck. It's just I want to know what that is, what those emotions are that you're trying to overanalyze, and why you don't feel like you can feel good and live a life of enjoyment and pleasure. Like that's what I'm getting. And because there's no major arcana here, it's like in your day-to-day life. Like it'd be different if you were like, oh, this lavish trip isn't for me, fine. But like you're feeling like you're not really supposed to be having just pleasures and enjoyment on a day-to-day. And that's an issue for me, Capricorn. I don't like that. You definitely are worthy of enjoying every day of your life to the fullest. Very much so. So let's get these Moonology cards to see what's going on. You and your loved ones are safe. If it's a financial situation or if there are people that are relying on you, Capricorn, everything's going to work out. Just be mindful that you're not overextending yourself, because you're at the point where you're not, communication is key. You have to communicate your needs. Emotions are running high, like I said. And since this other one's poking out, I'm just going to take it and then hit the bottom. adjustments are required. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, you can't do everything by yourself, Capricorn. And I may have said this before in one of my readings. You have to communicate your needs to the people around you, and that's why you're overwhelmed. So you can't just take it all on your own shoulders. You have to express what you need other people to support you, and you have other people around you, like the Three of Elixirs. That's people that love being around you, that love your company. That's real friendships, right? Real partnerships, more than one person. So just know that you can rely on these other people that care about you, that even if they're just a sounding board with that Queen of Blades and the Page of Blades, like there are people that you can talk to just to feel better. Let me move this in your line of sight. Yeah. But I mean, there's some issues with stability, because again, with that, you and your loved ones are safe. Cancer rules the fourth house, which is home, family, and again, your foundation, your stability. And then you've got the full moon in Taurus, which Taurus rules assets, things you own, that second house. So that relationship between the second house and the fourth house of your stability, your foundation, and the things that keep you secure in life, it's something that seems to be a theme with you, Capricorn. You don't seem like you have the luxury of having the stability to just be free and enjoy. And I don't know if it's because you've got people depending on you, to maintain that stability for them, but you have to make sure that you're getting what you need out of this life as well. Because and random thing that I feel the need to share is that people often get confused sometimes with the fourth house and the second house as it relates to like homes. Well, I'm getting a call, which is funny. It's my sister. I'm gonna decline and call her back. But it's funny. So maybe like some of you, it is a sibling, or maybe it is just some family that you're supporting, that you're not getting your needs met as you do this. But the relationship between the second and the fourth house is like, the fourth house is your home, like the home that like the family house would be fourth house, and the second house would be the house you buy that isn't a home yet, right? It's an asset. Or even if it never becomes your home, it's an asset. So that is how they connect. And you must like to teach. You must like to share knowledge, because I don't know why I felt it. I feel like that was random and it didn't have anything to do with the reading. So you might like to share knowledge. But again, communication is key. So it's like you do all of this teaching. You're strong for everybody, Capricorn. But at the same time, you're not sharing your needs. You're not getting your lessons. You know what I mean? Like you're lacking so that other people can be more fulfilled, because you're a giver, especially the Capricorns coming through for my reading. But those emotions running high, like I said, I don't know what that situation is where you're feeling really emotional right now. Like your emotions are really tense right now. I'm writing that down for my my stuff. Just give me a second. Okay. But yeah, whatever that situation you're really emotional about right now, you're just gonna have to adjust. You're gonna get news that may be related to that, but there's no way around the adjustments to that situation, right? I know you want to be firm and stable with Taurus being the overview for this section, but you're gonna have to. It's gonna be up to you to make the adjustments so that you can feel better or resolve whatever the situation is that have you in your feelings. I'm being vague because it could be anything. It could be related to home and family. It could be related to travel, like short travel, short distances, because Gemini third house, things that you can get to by car, things and people you can get to by car, since we've got that Cancer, that emotional attachment, the people we love. And then Taurus is our stability, our assets. So related to those things, those are key points. But with adjustments are required being third quarter moon, it's not like you're going to have to start over. This is just a progression of something that you're going to have to advance. Like you're already almost there. You've got one more quarter to go to reach that fulfillment that you're seeking. You're going to have to apply the effort. And again, because this is general It could be career, finance, romance, love, anything. But whatever that thing is, you're going to have to adjust and move on. Because okay, so like dreams need a practical plan. You're not being realistic. Like, you're fantasy based. You're kind of thinking like, oh, I wish, oh, I hope, oh, I'd like to, but you're not taking any action there. You have to. You have to. You have to, and you have to be realistic about the actions you need to take. Like, there's no way to subtly do whatever it is you're trying to do. It's very direct. That's why you have communication is key. Whatever has happened, whatever that adjustment is going to be a very direct path, a very direct message, a very clear thing that is said or done. Like, you can't be sneaky about it. It's not going to work. That's why you have your dreams need a practical plan. It has to be solid. It has to be no questions asked as it relates to your finances, career, your relationships, things of that nature. So I have this romantic based oracle deck that I've been using for all of the signs, and I really like it because of the way that this deck is made. I feel like I've been able to get messages that are not related to love to feed the reading. So those of you that want love messages, you get those, but at the same time, those of you that aren't necessarily interested in that, you still get like parts of the reading more clearly defined for you. So let's see what we'll get from this deck for Capricorn. Capricorn, okay. Secret lover. Oh, well, shoot. Secret lover. I just got through telling you, those of you where it's not romantic based, before I start pulling more cards, it's the thing I said. The situation that's coming up that this is resonating for is there has to be a direct approach to it. There's no sneaking around, being subtle, throwing hints. Don't do that. That's not like it's not going to get you anywhere. It has to be very direct in your approach, right? Your dreams need a practical plan. It has to be rock solid when you get to it. No hesitation. And that's how that's coming through for you that aren't in romantic connections. Those of you that are looking romantic connections, there's the secret thing. I'll just go ahead and say some of you it may be scandalous because there's a reason you're being hidden or you're hiding them. A lot of you, you're just keeping your business to yourself, right? Secret lover. You just want to keep it private, and it's hard to make concrete decisions for a relationship that isn't quite at the point in which you're revealing it to other people, right? Like, it's like you're trying to make career moves, you're trying to move houses, you're trying to do things, but like you've got this person that you have a deep connection with that you're not there yet. So that I could see how you're conflicted in this area and why it's so emotional for you. It's like you want to factor this person in your life, but it's hard to do because it's not there yet. And then some of you, especially those of you that are single, this is a thing where maybe you have a crush. There's someone with a crush on you, right? Like a secret admirer type energy. But let me just read that card since I've thrown it out. Secret lover says, the relationship will be kept a secret. Just be sure this decision is okay with both of you and not one-sided. So that message, especially those of you that are in a situation, it's like make sure that it's okay with this other person, make sure it's okay with you, that this, you're very private with the connection, because again, you're having to make decisions and such, and you're not able to factor this person in, or they're not able to factor you in, because it's not like, it's hard to go and tell your family, oh, I want to do this and that, and then this person, like, you can't mention the person because you're keeping it low key. It gets weird. It does. It gets really weird. So just let's see more about this energy. And those of you where it's like a crush situation or feelings, okay, I'm gonna put this down here, and it fell. I don't know what it is, because as you could see in the corner, it was face down. So we'll pick it up and take it in a second. But those of you where it's like a crush or it's like a secret admirer on either side, like, you're making all of these moves without that closure. Maybe that's what that emotions are running high, adjustments are required. It's like there's going to be something that's happening that you may not get the closure that you were seeking with the connection. And I just picked this up, pregnancy. That's funny. Could be related to a child. Some of y'all may be really living scandalous lives. Some of you may have a child on the way with a secret lover, and you haven't even been public with the relationship. Hopefully, those of you that are in that situation, there is not an extra person or family involved. You know what I mean? Like, so a lot of times, if there's a secret lover, it is for scandalous reasons, because one person may be committed elsewhere, right? So hopefully that's not the case. If it is, we don't judge here. We just read what's on the table and send you positive energy as you work through whatever trauma, hardships you are experiencing. But some of you may be in that situation, and that's where all of that anxiety is coming from. And you do need to put a practical plan in place, because now you and this person got caught up. Now, outside of that specific situation, those of you with this pregnancy represents a highly creative period. I'll read the card real quick. A new love is entering your life when you have one you may have a child with, or work on a new project together. And that's what I was thinking as well, like creative endeavors and such. Someone's glowing up, they're developing things, they're creating things, they're manifesting their life that they want to see. And honestly, Capricorn, it could be you manifesting this and someone observing you, but based on the way I opened the reading, it's coming in now, I'm feeling like this is you feeling like you're missing out. Like there's someone that you're really wanting, someone that you love, somebody that you may see a future with, that it's not there yet. And like you're seeing all of this creative endeavors, all of this success, this glow up that they're experiencing, these roots they're putting down, and you feel like you don't get to experience that with them because of the nature of the connection. And this could be for singles, people in committed situations and all, but like right now, Capricorn, it's very hard for you. It's making you very anxious. It's making you sad, because you don't feel like you get to enjoy day-to-day life with this person, depending on the circumstances, because of the secrecy surrounding it, the lack of communication and such. So let me pull another card to see. And it could be a very literal situation for a very specific group of you that may have gotten caught up like physically with the pregnancy. That like maybe because it's a third party situation, like you can't be with your person that you're expecting with, you know what I mean, because they're committed elsewhere or whatever. But you have transitional love. You're attracting a relationship that serves a transitional role. Could be a perfect pastime. I need to clarify that. Let me slide these over, because that makes sense, but I don't like that being the close. And I'm gonna pull one more, then I'll take the bottom as the overview, because here's what's happening. Pop up a couple. Okay. Happily ever after. And opposites attract wanted to come out, because these are some slippery cards, but honestly, so far they've been wanting to reveal themselves for a while. Like the second card underneath the overview would be doing that. So Capricorn, yeah, so you see potential in whatever situation, whoever it is you're interested in, because all of you, with that first card being secret lover, are interested in someone, or there's someone interested in you. No way around that. If not, you may not be aware of the person that's interested in you if you're not interested in anyone, but that's the thing, unless this simply is not your reading, and just leave that part alone. Because this person observing you, or you observing this person, and I feel like, again, most of you, it's you, because you feel like you're not able to enjoy things. Watching this creative stuff, seeing the transition this person's making, seeing the transitions that you are making, whatever situation you're feeling like you could eventually be with this person, or eventually go public, or eventually progress the situation further, right? Because you're almost there with the adjustments are required, third quarter moon. But you definitely see potential with this person. This person that I'm talking about, you should know who I'm talking about, the secret lover. Like, I don't know who it is, Capricorn, you tell me. But you see that pregnancy, the laying of the foundations. Again, it could be literal, or it could be a concept to represent the things that they're creating and advancing in, the things that they're birthing into this world. But you see that transition making you to better long term. Like, you can't enjoy with them right now, but you feel eventually you will be able to. You have happily ever after and opposites attract. So let me read power couple. So it says two people who are equals and fiercely independent from one another, encouraging goodness in the world. And then you have happily ever after, which says you're stepping into your happily ever after, a future filled with so much joy and personal fulfillment. And then opposites attract says someone may enter your life who's very different from you. You will complement one another. You see that over there? That card. And friends first wants to be revealed. So yeah, y'all, it might be a friendship situation. The fact that that was what is underneath. So Capricorn, whatever that is, whatever's going on, whatever long-term thing you see with this person, that for whatever your situation is, whichever specific situation I touched on, or even if I haven't touched on it, but you could kind of see where yours fits here. You and or this person do see long-term whatever with one another, but it has to be realistic. It has to be a direct approach. All of this dancing around, secrecy, subtle energy is not going to work. It has to be a direct communication. It has to be directly addressed physically. Like, your dreams need a practical plan. There's no path to this I guess power couple energy between you and your partner, or you and your person you're dating, or you and your crush, without you creating a path to that. Okay, so let me get these advice cards, and we're gonna see. I've been calling them advice cards, but sometimes they just feed the reading and we just close it. It just depends. So let's see what we can get for Capricorn. Capricorn, one just flew and hit the deck. Hidden blessings in reverse. So before I do that, I wanna say that with that card being in reverse, it's not bad. It's not that blessings are not coming in. Actually, quite the contrary. Blessings will be very open, but it's that same message that I've been repeating, Capricorn. I don't know what it is you're hiding or you're not saying, the message that hasn't come in, or the message that you haven't sent, but it's just like, there's this secrecy, and you cannot there's no progression without this communication, without this direct approach. Because like right now, and it doesn't have to even be this romantic situation. It could be via your work, right? Because I did not say before I threw down that hidden blessings in reverse, the non-romantic approach to that is not just to not be subtle, it's also to create and put yourself out there. Make sure people know that you have interest in advancing, whether it's in career, academics, and such, right? Because secret lover pregnancy, like, it's secretly creating things. Don't, like, you can create something in private, but when it comes time to like benefit from it, you need to like go out there and put yourself out there so you can see, right? Where to go. Because a power couple is a very public couple. It's the opposite of secret lover, which a lot of you romantically are trying to make that journey. That's why I pulled so many cards from secret lover, from very private, to yourselves as a couple, to let everybody see you to thrive together. But it's the same journey from your projects and your endeavors and your academics. You know, work on it privately. Once it's in a place where you feel comfortable revealing it, letting it shine, happily ever after, and you excel. But hidden blessings in reverse shows that you're not gonna get what you want by keeping it private, keeping it secret. You have to reveal once it's ready, once you're ready, but you have to be out in the open with it, because it's just, there's no hidden blessings here. You're either gonna get your blessings or you won't. Like that's the energy. So just, you have to communicate. It's also a direct message that whatever transition's happening, if you thought, oh well, this is a blessing in disguise, maybe it's for the best, that's a lie. Spirit just directly told you it's a lie. Whatever hidden blessing you consider to be a hidden blessing, not true. It's making you overwhelmed and anxious, right? Emotions running high, 10 of elixirs, you're not happy. It's not a hidden blessing. So triggers, it's actually triggered you because it's coming in with all of those emotions and everything. I'm so glad I live shuffle so that people don't think I'm just making up cards. It's actually triggering you coming in. So let's see if we can get something helpful to close that up, and then I'll take the bottom. Take this one, transform, right? So you're being triggered to make you act, Capricorn, straight up. And your overview is strength slanted right, which, you know, it feels like being stubborn, right? It's the most mature expression of that card. And strength is kind of stability. It is being firm in your beliefs, firm in your power. You may have an excess of that energy. I'm not sure I've read the slanted right card in that way yet. So you're really something special, Capricorn. Very unique individuals here I have, because like I don't think I've read it that way, but you may be excessive in your being firm, right? Taurus energy. You may have Taurus placements, very firm, the bull, not wanting to budge in what it is you want, but that's not an option anymore. You're either going to be miserable or you're going to shift, right? Because you did whatever hidden blessing, you're being called to be open and get your actual blessing. You're being told directly that whatever hidden blessing you think is a hidden blessing is not. It is triggering you to transform because you're stuck, right? In your career, in your finances, in your academics, in your creative endeavors, in that business you want to start, family planning, your relationships, whatever is resonating for you, Capricorn, that is what's happening, okay? So I'm going to close it now. Normally I say if it resonated. I hope it did. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.